Hello and welcome to Megatrip, the travel channel that inspires you to adventure. And you join me quite early in the morning here in Dubai, and we're going to do something a little bit different today, a little bit unusual. Anyway, stay with me. Here's what's coming up on this episode of Megatrip. Regular watchers of the channel may not be surprised to hear I'm actually a little bit lost. It's just like London, Dubai. Almost no difference whatsoever. Well, Camel fans, something tells me I might be in the right place. For you, Megatripper, for you. Starting to realise I've forgotten where I parked the car, but I'll worry about that later. Hang on, I'm being called by security here. Give me a second, Megatripper. Through the magic of editing, you now know more than I do about what's coming up on this particular Megatrip adventure. Now, we're in Dubai. Like I said, I think in the intro, it is super early in the morning and we've taken a little drive out to the desert. It's Saturday morning here, the views have been spectacular, the sun's coming up, and we've come out into the desert to look at something a little bit traditional. So let's have a little look out this window and see if you can figure it out. Check these guys out. We've got the camels here, down at the Dubai Camel Racing Club. So let's go and check that out and see what else we can find here in the desert just outside Dubai. We're in Marmoum. Cue the music. Welcome to the Marmoum camel racing track here in Dubai. Check this place out. The Dubai Camel Racing Club Marmoum track. This amazing little sculpture of camels outside. Where is Marmoum, I hear you cry, Dom? Well, Marmoum is about 40 minute drive outside of Dubai, out into the desert, out towards Al Ain. I've never been here before, but I thought, why not check it out? Dubai in the Middle East is famous for camel racing. It's one of the oldest, most traditional sports here. Now, if you are coming here, what I would say is when you jump off the highway, have a quick look to the exit on the right-hand side. Don't drive past it or you'll have to walk up like I've done. But anyway, I'm gonna go and check this place out. There's a little sign here with a few things on it. There is the Dubai Camel Racing Hospital. There's an 8-kilometre track, a 6-kilometre track. And already here you can see these camels just wandering around. Their jockeys, their riders on them. You might notice there, I just dipped the camera. The reason I did that is, one of the things here is you shouldn't really film the local Emiratis without their permission. So I'm going to try and be really respectful and not do that as I walk in here. But wow, look at this. I mean, I took a bit of a flyer coming out here. I couldn't find too much online, just that there was something called the Dubai Camel Racing Club and a website from 2019. But yeah, I'm in the right place. Wow, you can see the stadiums. Like I said, just dipping the camera again there. You can see the jockeys riding their camels, I guess, up and down to the start line to get ready. Wow, I mean, what a sight. And you can smell them as well. There's an amazing camel crossing sign up here. So let's just hang out at the camel crossing and have a little look at some of these camels. Wow. Dubai is such a cosmopolitan, crazy city. But you come down here and you really get a sense of the history. I mean, wow, look at this. Whole herd or pack or whatever you call them. These beautiful desert animals. Of course, traditionally used for racing, but also for milk, for cheese, for sustenance. Salam. Okay, I'm gonna stop filming those guys. Got a bit of a dirty look, but let's get across here. Wow. Absolutely tons of these guys. Right, I'm going to stop filming for a second and get myself in and see what I can see here at the Dubai Camel Racing Club. Let's go. Regular watcher of the channel may not be surprised to hear I'm actually a little bit lost. There's a sign down here, so I'm going to wander up and see if I can figure my way into watching a camel race. Huh. I genuinely didn't think there was much of a chance to be able to get to see that when I wake up this morning, but I think we're in for a shot, Mega Trippers. I think we are in for a shot. Let's go. Yalla! So you can see the camel races on the TV. You can see what looks like the camels getting their exercise, getting the run outs down here. I mean, check this out. All these camels being run down this track. Stunning. Salam. Friendly people. Absolutely amazing. God, there must be over 100 of them. All hooning down this track here. Now the slight problem I have, I do want to try and catch a race this morning, but I've got no idea how to get to the track. And this place is a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. So what I might have to do is walk back to the car, drive in, and find where I can go and watch a race. But even if I just see this, it's pretty darn impressive. Slum. Huh. What a way to start the day. Down at the camel racing track. It's just like London, Dubai. Almost no difference whatsoever. So trying to reposition back into the Dubai Camel Racing Club. Hit a little bit of a traffic jam. Absolutely. Hundreds of these guys, absolutely everywhere. What an amazing sight to wake up to. Well, camel fans, something tells me I might be in the right place. Looks like we found ourselves a nice little stadium and somewhere to go camel racing. Let's go. Absolutely chaotic sights down here at the camel racing. You can see not only the camels sprinting down the 8-kilometre track, but also the chase cars. They must be the owners, the trainers. Wow. What a thing to see. Check this out as well. You can see all the camels here getting prepped, getting ready for the next race. See these guys down here getting ready. You'll see on their backs, you don't see jockeys. In fact, what you see are little robots. That's right. Here in the crazy Emirate of Dubai, you have human jockeys, you have robot jockeys. Stunning. I mean, this is one hell of a way to start the day. And you see the whole race televised here. It's the camels race down the desert track. Wow, and they go all the way round and then come down, back down the finish line here. We'll go check that out in a minute. For now, we're going to hang here and try and catch the start of the next race. For you, Mega Tripper, for you. See, before the race kicks off, getting them all into the starting gates, much like Ascot or horse racing or dog racing that you might have seen. There's a lot of them running at once. Let's see if we can count. So there's, oh, that's not gone too well. There we go. So How many in a pen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 a pen. And doing my quick counting, 6 pens. This is where my maths really comes to shame. 6 times 8. Ooh, what's that going to be? 48. 48 camels per race, maybe. Feels like an awful lot. Anyway, let's turn around and check out the finishing line over here. Don't know if you can make that on the camera, but you see the camels racing down, supported by the drivers, by the owners. Here comes the winner, I guess. Super cool, look at these animals go. And across the line. And they're off. As soon as one race ends, the next one starts. Look at these majestic animals absolutely hooning off into the desert. Just like the last race, you can see them supported by their drivers, by their owners, and of course by the film crews to make sure we capture it all on the big screen. What a sight to see. Absolutely spectacular. I mean, I think I said it a minute ago, but come down here, come do this. This is a great way to start the weekend. This animal is absolutely beautiful. Anyway, let's go and see if we can get over to the little stadium by the finish line for the next bit. See, it's just across the way here. A little shaded stadium. You can hear the commentary in the background. It's really immersive of an experience. بشعارات أبناء القبائل واندفاعاتهن وتحدياتهن لمسافة 6 كيلو. So from the gantry where you watch the start, just a little walk across the road, of course, this is Dubai. Starting to realise I've forgotten where I parked the car, but I'll worry about that later. I do have a little tracking tag in it. Just to get across this road here. I think, hopefully, we can get over to the stadium somehow. Oh no. No, this is where I was before. Huh. How'd you get in here? That is the question. Okay, dear Mega Trippers. Not sure I have an answer to this. Looks like these guys are trying to get out. Okay, so apparently you have to walk across the track. Let's try not to get hit by a camel. Oh. Go for it. Let's go for it. Cheeky little run across. May not be the correct way, but we figured it out. If you come to Dubai, you might be tempted to go out at night and to just lay in the morning. Don't do that. Get up. The mornings here are beautiful. You got stuff like this going on. Right. Let's have a little look at the stadium. Whew. Slump. Not massive, but some seats where you can chill out. What looks a little bit like a betting shop. It's not. Sure it's not, but maybe it's a little cafe or something. Right. Let's get me a front row seat for this finish. Here they come, the honking trucks, the camera cars, and of course the stars of the show, the camels up towards the finish line. You can see the little robots on the back there, whipping them. Really not sure how I feel about that, but I'm not here to judge, just to document. Wow. Absolutely amazing animals. They almost don't look real, they look like something from space. What an absolute spectacle. Well, look, I'm going to head back off, find the car, figure out what else there is to do. Might see what else we can find in the desert. But I guess in summary, from Al Marmoum, Dubai Camel Racing Club, it's an experience. You need to get up early to get here. I got here about 7:30, 7:45. That was okay, but the camel racers were definitely in full swing by that point. So maybe get here a little bit earlier if you can. 40-minute drive outside of Dubai. Marks at 10. It's got to be a full 10. Get down here, it's amazing. Yalla. Now, Mega Tripper, if you come down to the Dubai Camel Racing Club, you may have a little look, like I did, on Google Maps to see what else there is to do. And you may well see the Al Marmoum Heritage Village. Now, I don't know whether or not this is just the time of day, but just a little tip. For me, at least, it wasn't open. It looks interesting, though. It is, well, I'm going to be honest, it doesn't look like it's open anymore, which looks like a bit of a shame, to be honest. There's a big old car park. As you wander on through, you can see that it looks like there's quite a bit going on. Wow, this must still do stuff. Alright, so look over here. There's obviously what looks like a massive stage, some lighting. Shame it doesn't look like there's much going on over there at the moment. Maybe I'll jump back in the car and have a little look, see if I can see if there's something else going on. But if not, we're out in the desert, so let's go have a look at the desert. Yalla! Alright there, Mega Tripper. Well, as promised, we are in the desert. Check this out. Sand dunes as far as the eye can see. Plus a few other things which I'll talk you through in a minute. Now, my audio is probably awful, so I'm going to keep this short. I have come to the Dubai Desert Conservation Reserve, if you want to pop that in your GPS. Now, what is the Dubai Desert Conservation Reserve, I hear you cry? Well, it's this beautiful desert that you see behind me. Sand dunes as far as the eye can see. But the centre where you go to is this building. And if I'm honest, it's really just a toilet and a gift shop, but it gives you somewhere to come. Now, if you're driving on your own, the reason to come here probably isn't this. It's probably the drive here, which is absolutely lovely. Now, if you're looking for a tour, hang on, I'm being called by security here. Give me a second, Mega Tripper. All right then, Mega Tripper. So, very, very nice security guard, but he did tell me that you are not allowed to go in this area, the DDRC. That's with a tour only, so book your tours. Arabian Adventures is definitely one, but just have a look on the DDRC website and I'm sure you can find something. He did tell me that the area itself is a nature reserve, 225 square kilometres. So probably worth a visit. I'll try and do those in another video, but not today. He did tell me though, there is a little place a bit up the road that might be worth a look. I think what I was just saying before he stopped me, is actually what's good here is the drive here. You go along this beautiful road through the desert. So I'm going to try and set up the camera and get a little bit of footage of that on the drive to our next destination as we carry on exploring what you can do in Dubai in the desert on a Saturday morning. Well, I hope you enjoyed that desert drive as much as I did. I've come about 15-20 minutes up the road to the Dubai Heritage and Culture Village. And I don't know if I'm going to include the footage, but you'll see me getting in. Got a little bit lost, there wasn't any signage. I've come to what looks like, to be honest, just an abandoned village, but it does look genuine old school. There's camels, there's cows. Let's have a little wander around here. Now I've got to say, Dubai is famous for the glitz and for the glam. I do sometimes feel like they're missing a trick with the natural beauty here though. It is absolutely gorgeous, especially this time of year. I'm filming this between Christmas and New Year's. And just having a little look around the desert outside this city. But yeah, anyway, like I said, this is the Heritage Village. And I guess it's just set up like the the villagers would have been before. And the sign as you come in is basically a big old UAE flag. But look at this. Okay, here you go. So they've got the tents set up as the native people would have had. The Emiratis here. And you can see inside this area, look. Beautiful carpet, the rugs, protecting you from the wind and from the sand. There's not much signage or anything to tell me what's going on. I guess probably like most places come to life at night. But let's have a little wander back towards where I parked, where I saw some camels, and maybe we can get a little bit up close with them. I guess while I'm doing this, it's probably the right time to tell you, if you've liked this video, please do go ahead, drop me a little like down there. It's a little thumbs up icon, give it a press, costs you nothing. Have you got something to say? If there's something I've missed, if there's something I've got wrong, I almost definitely have. I do love to hear from you. So if that's the case, please do leave me a comment down below. And of course, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to the channel, and a lot of you watching these are not subscribed, please do subscribe, turn on your notifications. It's a little bell icon just down there. Doesn't cost you anything. All that means is that whenever I drop content, I try and do a new video every single week. You get a notification, you know you can go and watch it. Okay, wow, all right, I've wandered back to the car. And again, you see something here about the culture, the Muslim culture. Here's what looks like a little prayer room. You can see here, they have the prayer mats laid out. Some verses from the Quran on the wall. Very much a Muslim country. Yes, there's the parties and all that stuff here, but it is very much a Muslim society. It's something quite beautiful. Anyway, I'm just going to take one little walk over here. We saw the camels racing earlier, but it's important to remember they're not just about sport. Camels have been part of life here for many, many years. So over here we have, in this heritage village, these camels just hanging out, chilling. Look at these guys. Super cool, look super friendly. I'm not going to get too close because frankly, I'm not the biggest fan of big animals. But look at these guys, all super happy and chill. Having a little honk at me there. Honk, is that the right name for what a camel says? I don't know. But look at them, absolutely stunning. Oh, I think he might be getting a bit pissed off. Anyway, what a sight to see. So this is what you can come do in the desert outside Dubai. There are other things to do, but I'm going to save those for other videos. I guess for today, from me, that's probably it. So all that's left for me to say is keep travelling. Join me next time here on Mega Trip.